And then the last question I have for you is about crime, and it's a fairly simple question. What ideas do you have to address both the mental health and gun crisis that we're having both in Colorado and across the country?
Mental health. I have 3 older sisters. I'm the youngest of 4 siblings. One of my sisters is paranoid schizophrenic, and this year we are wrapping up a long, protracted, and absurdly expensive legal process where one of my sisters and I are now the guardian and conservator of our adult, severely mentally ill sister. So I have great compassion for that. The cold, hard truth and reality is that there is nothing to be done. And it's sad to say we are striving as hard as we can to keep our sister in a house that she's lived in for 30 years. She's not a good neighbor. She is loud with obscene and coarse comments, talking to the voices in her head when she sits on her front porch. And if you're her neighbor, I can assure you that's not your favorite situation to be in. So I see it from both angles. I am immersed in it in my family. This has been a long, slow, unfolding tragedy in our family for decades. Okay, well, since actually before my sister was born. She's 66 now. I'm 56. This is not something City Council is going to solve, so that's just a non-starter. This would have to come from the state. This would have to bring in, what we classically call insane asylums to deal with somebody like my sisters, who should more likely than not be involuntarily committed to a facility, but they do not exist. And this is the outcome that we have, are people living on the streets trying to suppress voices and such with drugs and alcohol. It's very sad, great compassion. And like I said, our family right now is deep into the depths of this effort, wildly expensive. I think we're approaching $50,000 just trying to get the state to complete the process that every single person agreed was the correct outcome, and it is still costing us upwards of $50,000 to complete.